Here we go. Gonna play a 2-player game versus Anthracite since 3-player is a little bit challenging with this card draw bug going on. And I'm gonna play on my 2-player account because of that. I try and keep them separate, 2-player and 3-player. Though this is actually not my 2-player account, but my all-player accounts aside from 3-player account. Originally created for 5-player, which is why it got the name it has, because Credit Core is really overpowered in 5-player base game, in my opinion. Alright, here we go. Prelude on. Sure, looks good. Oh, I get the point, Luna. And the business empire, nice. The rest of these aren't very good. Kelp farming's nice. Lunar beam, seems good. Nitrophilic moss, fine. So yeah, I guess I want the polar industries. I think that makes sense here. These don't really make sense to me. I don't know. Huge asteroid is nice, but that -5 cash along with the -6 might be a bit much. That seems fine. That seems good. I think you should take the first 1-point animal you find. Nitrophilic moss seems good. I could go for a heat prod strat here with these cards. Robotic workforce seems worth taking. I don't really like Phobos that much. Carbonate is not that good of a card. I'm thinking Lunar Beam's okay since I'm Point Luna. So in this situation, I'm gonna have... Can I copy Polar Industries? I can. I could just get 2 heat with it. Could also just get the plant prod. I think I like the ocean though for the cards. Assuming he leaves me cards. It seems better to me. So kelp farming, fuel factory, livestock, nitro moss, lunar beam, robotic workforce. I'm already at 2 heat. This brings me up to 4 heat. I could go for like 7 heat, but that doesn't feel good. Yeah, so I'm gonna get 2 card draws. And if I get the 2 ocean spot, 4 card draws here. So that feels pretty good. Yeah, yep, looks good. I don't know how eager I'm going to be to play Lunar Beam early on, since it is going to hurt my cash flow, but Business Empire makes it a little more palatable. I'm playing Point Luna. Leg up. How is 3-player broken? It's because the card draw situation. Once the deck cycles, card draws gets a little funky. And it's not good when that happens, and so it can just break the game. Go for the 2 cards. Oh, nice. Some good cards. The hackers! I can hackers him! Adaption tech with kelp farming. Interesting. Imported hydrogen is a great draw. I'm very happy to see that. Yeah, it seems to be a new bug. Leg up. Oh, he got restricted area into mining area. Oh, that's so good. That is so good for him. Okay, I can play this, but it makes me lose my economy, and I can't actually play any of my other cards, so I'm just going to pass here. Yeah, so as I understand the bug from what we've been able to figure out, once you go through the deck, the cards that have been previously sold or discarded will now get shuffled back into the deck. And if you draw one of those cards that you have previously sold or discarded with like a Mars U effect, then you now break the game. The game just goes and no one can do anything. So because of that, 3-player you can get through the deck somewhat reasonably, and if that happens, everyone loses, and so that just seems very bad. I feel like we could fix it if we had access to the code. Wow, he's got a disgustingly good economic start there. That is a really good economic start for Anthracite. Okay, none of these cards are that interesting. The Ocean is semi-interesting because of kelp farming ability. Mining Deposit, though, does help me with the Fuel Factory and the GHG Factory, so I think I want the Mining Deposit, though it's just a small bonus. But once they fix it, I'll be very happy to play 3-player ranked again, and I'm okay playing just 3-player unranked as well, since I do still enjoy 3-player the most. But so I've got no power tags. He's got 1 power tag. I can get 1, and that's it. Power Supply Consortium's scary enough. Then I should take it back. I think Search for Life is scarier than Power Consortium is. Yeah, I probably will just play some 3-player on web app. It's just a little harder to stream, not quite as obvious as to what's happening as the Steam version is. Huh. He didn't take Reservoir. What was the other card? I don't even remember. Insulation is a little bit tempting since I can get all this heat here. So there is a fun strat here where I can just copy the GHG factories after the lunar beam, and I will have 12 heat production. So I can zoom up the heat track, and then I can use insulation to then swing banker. But I think insulation is just a little optimistic here. I think the heat track will go up fine, quick enough without me helping it with that. The Ocean's a little tempting, but I already have imported hydrogen, and it does turn on nitrophilic moss, but I think right now I want to get my lunar beam, my fuel factory, and my GHG down. So that's 1730 MC. I'm getting 2 MC here. I think I just take the science tag as an option, and I just go ahead and do lunar beam into those 2 and hope I don't get tapped by him. How's Planner looking? He's at 5. So it might be worth taking more just to stay ahead of him. That's card neutral, so I'm going down 2 cards. Yeah, the heat strat. It's not my favorite, obviously, but it can work. So if I take 3, that takes me to 32. Then I can still lunar beam, and I can fuel factory, and I can GHG. Right? Because that's 30. Yeah, and I'm gonna get 2 back here. Seems reasonable. Alright, well, let's hope he doesn't tap me. Okay, beam. It's more important to get the economy going here, I think, with the TI. The heat can come later. And I'm already going to be at 8 heat, which is honestly fine enough. There's no reason to duplicate more at this time. though it is an option in the future. Okay. Oh, you know what I meant to do? Mineral deposit. Let's go ahead and do that now. It does put me a little lower on cards, but planner just might not be a thing that I'm gonna be able to get here. Uh-oh. Lichen. Setting up for a NRA? I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, I'm with you, Filter. I think waiting on workforce makes sense till I have a little better idea about what my options are. Oh, algae. Extreme cold fungus. I don't think he... So, there is an interesting line here where I take the regolith and the extreme cold fungus, and then I can start using it for a TR each gen, but that feels just a bit expensive and not that good considering I already have kelp farming and whatnot in hand. I think I still want the algae with the adapted tech, and then he will probably take extreme cold fungus and I'll cut the regolith eaters, and I think that's the play here. Especially since he played. Oh, wow. Advanced ecosystems. Don't mind if I do. Must have been a good card in that pack. Very green game indeed. Lots of early stuff. Alright, so I gotta cut the regolith eaters. Can't give him that. Wonder if I get back the tardigrades instead of the toll station. I bet I get back toll station since they passed me advanced ecosystems. Oh no, I got the tardies back. Huh. I think I might play the tardies since I need something for advanced ecosystems anyway. At this point in the game, it should still be worth 2 points. So I take 3. I've got not much else to do this generation, just raise the heat, and that's about it. So I think I take these 3. That puts me at 13. I can play the tardies and be at 12, then I'll be in position to buy 4. Or I could just not buy anything. And I mean, I could not play tardies, wait 1 gen, and then buy 3 in the next draft and claim planner. That seems reasonable. Tell me about it. Where are the earth tags? I got imported hydrogen, so that's gonna help. Oh man, he's got all the card draw. 8 cards. So I don't have to take it immediately, but he is gonna start drawing more. I think I just passed here. Save my money for next gen. See what my options are. To claim planner. Well, imported hydrogen will probably wait for animals, but I'm okay using it to get a conversion here, especially since it has the earth tag, and I can get closer to my kelp farming and my algae, which will be huge. Yeah, in colonies it definitely makes sense to have less board play. I agree. One of the reasons I don't like colonies very much. Shocked Pikachu. Surprised I don't like it? Or you're not surprised at all? Okay. Yeah, I mean, colonies definitely makes things very fun for engine building. Like, for engine building, I don't think there's a better expansion. But it puts too much of an emphasis on that and power. And I get it, you don't want the mechanic to be useless, but I feel like it's too strong, and if you're unlucky enough not to find power, then you're in for a very rough game unless enough other people help you terraform. Hey, I got nothing against worker placement games, but it just feels a little more unbalanced to me. Things can just get a little too crazy too quick. I like turmoil a lot, which is also feels like kind of a worker placement type of thing. For you know, yeah, I guess I'm not 100% sure what I'll characterize as a worker placement game, but oh man, Arctic algae. The good news is now he wants to place down some oceans, so I can probably get kelp farming online pretty quick, but that's unfortunate. But anyway, worker placement games. I guess Castles of Burgundy could count as a worker placement game, kind of. That's one of my favorite games. I very much enjoy that one. And let's see, what else would be considered a worker placement game? Cities of the Big Shoulders kind of has a worker placement aspect, and I enjoy that one. Yeah, nice, another Castles fan. Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to play against too many people. I do have the app, but the asynchronous gameplay makes it hard for me to, really enjoy playing against other people online. But I've yet to lose to a person in real life, so I get to hold that distinction for a little while. But I'm sure there's better players than me out there that will teach me quite a few things about the game. Yeah, I've heard good things about Lords of Waterdeep. One of my coworkers has it, but I've not gotten a chance to play it since he got it during COVID times. Turmoil makes a longer game because there's a lot more things to keep track of and do. I don't think the mechanics themselves add that much more time, but having to keep track of who has how much influence, how to take stuff away or give stuff to people, and changing out the policies and all that, I could see that taking a lot of extra time. Oh good, Waterdeep has an app. Maybe I'll have to check that out. Wow, what are they calculating with 4 money over here? Oh, research outpost. Sick. Where's my Earth tags, game? Where are they? Okay, so we saw an urbanized area. That's something to keep track of, but I feel like he'll take solar wind power here. Yeah. Oh, what? What on earth is this? What is this pack? magnetizer. Alright, so this is a tough decision. Obviously, I don't like the idea of passing research. I also don't like the idea of passing AMC. I also don't like the idea of passing space elevator. uh, I think it has to be AMC. It's just too strong. He does have TI production. So I think it's too strong. I have to take the AMC. He probably takes research, and I get space elevator back since it's not that helpful for me without steel. I think it's gotta be AMC though. Alright, I'm gonna take the grass. I think I'm more scared of it than urbanized area. No, AMC is very strong in 2-player. I think it's correct to take it, but it does really, really hurt passing back both those cards. On the plus side, I got enough good cards. I don't have to buy anything I'd hate to buy in order to get my planner milestone here. And hey, it's my Jovian for my Beam from a Thorium asteroid. Honestly, I'm wondering if it's a good idea to go for more heat. He has twice the card draw that I do, so he's winning a longer game. Which makes it very tough. So I don't know. Maybe it is worth playing Beam from a Thorium asteroid here. Get 3 more heat, so I'll be at 11, 12 heat a turn. That's, 1.5 heat bumps every gen. Moves the game along at a pretty brisk pace. And I have the best plant production in the game. He's going to want to play some oceans with to get his kelp farming and his algae. And that'll help me get kelp farming and algae online. If I get Space Elevator back, I might take it and play it, and then I might want to put my Research Outpost on the card here. That way I have easy access to steel. Thermalist, yeah, Thermalist does feel pretty good, but it's not a surefire thing at this point, especially with if I'm wanting the game to end. Heat still might be the stalling factor just because of how this game tends to go. Okay, Space Elevator did come back, so he took the research. Man, is it by 4? These are all good cards. Space Elevator is the only one that I'm kind of on the fence on. But it's so good if I can get it online. And I can get 2 steel from the ocean up there. I could also place my city right there on Thassus Thalis if I want to. I think Space Elevator is good enough that I'm still willing to buy it here at Gen 4. So now it's grass, that's the question. So let's think about how it's going to work here. So I'm going to fund a milestone. So that's, if I buy these 3, that's 17. I'm at 34. I'd like to play Research Outposts, but I don't think I can. I think I play Asteroid Mining instead. That puts me at 21. Well, I could. I could do Research Outposts, Asteroid Mining, and then Tardigrades, and that would be my turn. I wouldn't be able to play Space Elevator, but I could play it in the future. Grass is a good card since I am moving along quickly here. To help me a lot with my plant prod, since I got all this plant prod in my hand. So if I do that, that's 12, 39, 8 fund, 31. Then I would play these two and I would not tardigrades if I did that route. I don't know, that feels pretty good. I still don't think I go on the steel up top. I think I go for the card, and I can always get more steel with the ocean up there and with converting a greenery down below. I don't know, maybe it's best just to go for the steel up there. It's hard to say. Steel up there is a definite benefit. The card down there is a definite benefit. Maybe grass is too greedy, but it feels good to me. Alright. I'm gonna be greedy. Anthracite is at 11, so he has enough card draw, he'll take it. I have to claim here. Not an option. Alright, so this is the moment of truth. Research Outpost on the card or the steel? I think the card still makes the most sense. Lagrange, okay, that's a good pickup. Alright, so now we go ahead and AMC him. And go ahead and raise the heat. Well, actually, he's going to be at 8, so he'd get it next turn, so I should not raise the heat. I should pass and then double raise it. Well, economy-wise, we're about the same, but long game scoring-wise, I think he's got the better setup with the card draw. So it'll be tough here. And I'm very scared that I had to pass him back the research and what he might have taken instead. I feel like it's almost gotta be AI Central. Which definitely makes my decision to get the heat going a good one. Try and move this game along at a quick pace. Yeah, no world government terraforming here. The downside is he does get a conversion with his greenery here. Ah, he's gonna get it anyway. Alright, well, he'll get that one. I'll get the other one, unless he's got like a lava flows or a nuke zone or something. Well, I think it's bushes for me here. The rest of those don't really make sense. The worms. I don't think worms make sense. I think it's artificial lake. Space mirrors, I guess. He can add black polar dust. Bushes make sense. Artificial lake may make sense. But it's kind of far away, so I'm not sure if it really makes sense. I think I'd rather just make some more impactful plays here with the money I've got than to speculate on artificial lake pretty far out in the future. I don't know though, it's tough. Yeah, I think I skip artificial lake, though it would be pretty good this game is the thing. That is the thing. It would be pretty good this game. Boy, I'm kind of being punished for playing that mineral deposit, aren't I? I don't know. I'm gonna go without it, though it's tough. Yep. Get that. So I'm at 9. So now I can play this for super cheap, and I can go ahead and take the 2 steel up there. It does help him get closer to Gardener, though, which is something I don't like. But I don't think I can realistically stop him from getting Gardener with Arctic Algae out. And I don't think Builder is something I can reasonably get either, at the way this is going. I think it makes sense to go ahead and go for the steel here. Hopefully he doesn't have hired raiders. That'd be bad. No, I do not want to use my steel. Thank you. Okay. Go and sell that to get some more. So here I would like to play Adaptation Tech, but I would have to then be able to play Grass, which I can't afford to do. So I think I just tardy here. Now I start thinking about adaptation tech, since I can get a lot of plant stuff online with it. Okay, he's done. I don't see any reason to play anything else right now. I could get some more titanium if I wanted to copy it, but I don't think that's correct right now. Thanks, leg up. See you later. Oh, GIA. Herbivores would be so good too, but GIA on anthracite to kill off all his plants and turn on all my plants feels pretty good. Ice cap melting might actually be okay this game. The question is fusion power too good? Fusion power might be too good. That could really help him out. Oh man, the Herbies. Herbies feels fantastic this game. Take those two, feels pretty good. I could look to try and copy the fusion power, but that doesn't feel right to me. I think it's these two. He's at 6 plants, so I can just go ahead and blow those up. Get 2 plants and the 2 titanium. That feels right to me. Yeah, we'll go here, I guess. Kill 6 of his plants. Feels good. Let's go ahead and nitro moss, I guess. Go and get that online. Darn Arctic algae helps him out some with staying at 4 plants, so it's not nearly as devastating as it would be, but it still helps slow him down some. Sell my steel, raise the temperature, can play grass if I want to. If he puts an ocean, I'd rather play algae though. So what I'm hoping Anthracite's gonna do is try and go for Gardener with like an Ice Asteroid or something. He has all that titanium. So then I can play like kelp farming, ideally. I'd be fine selling hackers and adaptation tech, probably. Or maybe Beam. Beam isn't probably gonna be very good this game. But if I can't get the kelp farming, then grass would be fine. Then I can play algae next turn. And then hopefully bushes as well. And that'll put me up to 2, 4, 6, 7, 10 plant prod with herbies in play. Feels pretty good. What's he thinking about? Slightly in the lead on Builder, but I'm not going to be able to play it. Gardener is somewhat contested between us. Alright, so he's going for Builder. Okay. I guess I could go ahead and play grass here. That opens me up for a conversion next turn. It's a little dangerous, but that's the thing, it's a little dangerous. I'm doing it for one plant right now. I could just wait and try and get a conversion with it later, after he might have blown me up with something else. So that puts me at 6 plants. That's extremely dangerous. With as much titanium as he's got. I could greed it and try and find an eco zone or something better. Well, it's sad he has Mars U. That's very good for him. So, to do it or not to do it? I think I hold off with him having the lead for next turn. It feels just too likely to get dumpstered by a big asteroid or something. Or a Deimos. Something I should fund, I wonder? Landlord isn't safe enough. Banker is too risky. Scientist isn't looking good. Thermalist I could win, but I want to be using my heat for right now. So I don't want him to hold me hostage on that. I just pass, I think. So I think Anthracite's probably going to get Gardener and Builder. I don't really see a way to stop him there. So I need to try and figure out if there's any award I can fund. And right now it's not looking too good. Miner doesn't feel safe. Thermalist is probably the safest fund. Scientist is a no, since he has research. Banker's too risky. Landlord could work, but again, too risky when he already has all this stuff. Hoping for an eco zone. Ecozone would be probably one of the best cards for me. Viral Enhancers would probably be the second best. What's he thinking about doing? Okay, guess that's him going for Builder and Gardener there. Makes sense. There's his Magnetizer if he wants it. I think it's Media Archives for me. Could pay off a lot. And it's an Earth tag. Magnetizer's a little scary to pass, but is what it is. Permafrost could be coming online pretty soon. But I think I take the Open City here. It's just a very strong card. Especially with all the plant prod I'm going to be having. So this turn I would like to be able to convert into taking this 2 steel. But I think I did pass an industrial center at some point. So that could be used to bite me. Alright. You can't even use the ore processor right now. And speeding the game up, I think, helps me, so I'd rather take the Magnetizer away from him. I could use it myself with Beam from a Thorium Asteroid. That was close. I almost clicked none. I think these two make sense. So greenery and conversion is my thought. Or, no, I guess he can't claim. He's about to claim, though. He'll want to claim builder. He'd also like to claim gardener. He might be able to do both. Let's see what he does. If he has like an ice asteroid, it should be trivial for him to claim all of it. If he has ice asteroid though, that's fine with me. I can just do kelp and not have to worry about any of my stuff. I can also just play adapted technology. Okay. So now we can double claim. No way for me to stop that. So since that's what he's going to do, I can go ahead and take advantage of that to go ahead and do these plays. I'm going to go for the plants here. Lava tube settlement, excellent. That's a great spot. Yep, double claim. Makes sense. Go there for the steel. Good old Terraformer still being just a little bit too far away. I wonder if I play adaptation tech here to play the kelp farming, get the herbies out earlier, get my livestock out earlier. It definitely is tempting. Sold a patent, huh? See if he wants to raise the temperature here. He one actioning me? Alright. I'll go ahead and sell hackers. Not gonna play that card. Okay, he's done. He's not going to turn on my thing for me, so I think I do play adaptation tech here. That lets me play the kelp farming and the bushes. I'd like to play grass, but I don't think I can afford to. So I think I just skip now. I'll take the Deimos, thank you. It's great to find the Deimos. That's super huge. Oh man, Dev Center or asteroid. I kinda care more about the asteroid since Dev Center doesn't really help me any, but Dev Center is still pretty good for him. Then he takes the asteroid and uses it against me. So be it, I guess. I think I have to take the Dev Center. But how do I get more online? How do I get it online is the question. I got Beam from a Thorium asteroid as an option. But doesn't feel that good. Maybe he'll pass me back nuke power? That'd be sick. Yeah, alright. So I can play nuke power now to get it online, which would also turn on my open city and lava tube settlement if I wanted to. Gen 8. I don't know how long this game's gonna go, but maybe it's right to take all these? Or is it too late? What do you guys think? Any of you two-player experts? Gen 8, Dev Center, too late? It'd be Gen 9 before I could even play it, so maybe that's just too late, and I don't care about that. Thoughts? I guess it's 2 MC to hedge against the game going long. Really, really long. So it might make sense just to hold on to it. Yeah, I'll take it. Go and convert here. Go ahead and sell that. CEOs, nice. Okay, so now I can kill his plants here, which feels pretty good, if I am being honest. Cost me 15 to obliterate his plants. Though it does leave the ocean up for grabs. Anything I feel safe funding? Landlord, I'm still far behind. But I definitely am getting closer with that. Killing 7 plants feels just too good. Like, it's not gonna get better. Is there anything I can fund? Thermalist is still probably the safest fund, but he's stacking up his heat. Do I care if he stacks up the heat, since I'm going to have a huge plant prod I can use? Tough one. It also potentially turns on other stuff for him, like trees and whatnot, but I don't know. I think killing 7 plants feels really good. Do I want to fund Thermalist? I am winning. He's got 4, I've got 9. He's killing it in Miner. Banker is too close, though with having Open City I do feel a little safer, but with Nuke Power I don't, so I probably won't. Landlord, I still have too much of a gap to make up. I don't think that's right. Yeah, I don't know. Thermalist is a weird one for me. Maybe I fund it and I let my superior production outproduce. I could play Beam if I wanted to get even more heat prod. I don't know. It's tough. I'd like to play Grass to claim it myself there. I don't know. See, I'd like to play Grass and Herbies this gen. Ideally Livestock as well. I don't know. It's all hard decisions. Alright, I'm gonna play Search for Life. While I still can. Just so I have the tag requirement met. Give myself some time to think about this too. If anyone's also watching Anthracite stream, you want to ask him for that score mod link, I'd like to know what the score is here. But if not, no worries. Okay. I think I go ahead and convert my plants here, even though it does open him up to the conversion bonus. I guess I should also play Nuke Power here as well. That way I get the energy for Dev Center, and I also have the ability to let some of it go over to Heat as well in the future. Save some steel, since I want to keep using my action. If he has like a lava settlement into or nuke zone into claiming the ocean bonus, then I think him using that will free me up to claim Thermalist. I can hold off on the Herbies. It's not essential that I play those right away. So let's see, I got my Corp 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards drawn. Not the best. Inventrix might be better. Oh well. Is there anything I can play or fund? I don't think there is. Everything is too contested. Banker's the best fund. But that can just get me destroyed very quickly. Wonder what he's thinking about. So let's see, I'll be at 22, then at 31 with my heat as it is, so that would not be good. You just one action me? Okay, we can do that. Yeah, so I think I have to play Nuke Power here, so I get at least one of the energy to roll over, giving me an extra heat bump, and letting me turn on Dev Center for some card draw, if I need it, if the game continues going long. Plus, it lets me play Open City as well, which is going to be quite good, I think, here. Do remember, urbanized area is out there, so I cannot just throw it down without filling in the greeneries around it. Media group, uh-oh. Oh, rip solar power. Alright, let's see what you got now. Media group is definitely a very good card. Uh-oh. I think I just play it spending no steel. I have other uses of steel. Anyway, I guess I just pass after this. There's no point in doing anything further. I'd like to play livestock, but I can't afford it now anyway. Well, he'll probably get the temperature bonus then. Is what it is. But I don't want to give it to him for free. Okay. So he's giving up on Thermalist then. Looks like. Guess not keeping the ice cap melting might be haunting me here. That'd have been a good card. Decomposers. That's a card I'd have liked to have found. Ice Asteroid is fantastic. Noctis City would also be good, as would Electro Catapult. But I think it's Ice Asteroid to help me close out this game. I'm happy if any of these come back. Tough thoughts here. What do I want to go with? Oh, Quantum, huh? Well, it's better than the rest of this. Well, that really helps me out with Thermalist if I want to fund that. But I don't know if that's really a need here at Gen 9 with temperature almost maxed. Hard to say. Alright, I'm gonna take the tech demo here. He can get back the Electro Cat, but if he wants to play it, then he's gonna have to let me get the greenery here. Ice Asteroid feels right. Quantum is a tough one to say. I can get some value from it. It reduced the cost of 1, 2, 3 cards. But it costs 15. So really it costs like 9. 9 for all this energy that I don't really need. It might be correct not to take it. The reason I would consider taking it is Thermalist. But as it is, I'm already kind of killing it on that front. So I think I omit it, and I just continue to play my point cards. And I don't know. Quantum is good, though. To Quantum or not to Quantum? I'm going to say no. I think I can do better. So I'm planning on Herbivores and then Greenery, because I expect he's going to get the conversion here. Like Greenery into Greenery. It'll end here in Gen 10, hopefully. Around Noctis, makes sense. I could place this anywhere, but I think right here makes the most sense for now, until I know where capital is. How many events have been played so far? He's played 4. I've played 5. So I've almost broken even on Media Archives. So I'm going to sell a steel. Alright, let's break open the old spreadsheet, since I don't know what the actual score is. I'll message him. Alright, so he funded scientist. That's to be expected, I suppose. So let's go ahead and do some math here. 33 to 39. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 granaries. 2 of them on the city, though he'll get 2 more soon. 10 on milestones. 5 on awards. Minus 3, so 3 VP. I've got 39, 7 VP, 0 on awards, 5 on milestones, 4 on my city, 4 greeneries. So it's neck and neck right now. Alright, we're basically... he's basically done for this generation. Be great if I could end it here, but I just can't. I want him to pass, and after he passes, I would like to try and get my open city down there and the greenery there, and then convert in that 6 pocket as well. That'd be ideal, but I don't know if I can accomplish that. I could if I go ahead and play Ice Asteroid and let him play another greenery. Oh, he'll just do it for me. Alright. He'll be at 7 now, so I don't want to play that with him still able to do something. So let's go ahead and get the livestock down and start taking that in. I also want to look into funding Thermalist, since I think I'm winning that. I could get him another conversion, but would that be bad to do? It'd get me up to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Convert. Feels pretty good. I'd want to pay 2. So it's 18. Which does mean no dev center action either. I also would like to fund Thermalist. I feel like I'm winning it at this point. I've already used livestock, right? Yeah, so I can just go ahead and CEOs on livestock. That's fine. And then what do I want to do? I can open city, which feels quite good. Can also ice asteroid, which leaves me with a little bit left, needing to be played. I can sell. Do I want to sell robotic? How far behind am I on scientist? I'm 3 behind. Be nice to play dev center, but I don't actually know if I can here. I think beam is dead, so let me just sell beam. Man, he's still killing it in Landlord. That's astounding. Thing is he can outstall me, which is what makes funding Thermalist so risky. Blech, that was a tongue twister. Now, it'd be nice if I could get it right there, but then I lose the 6 money back spot, but I do get extra points. Maybe that's worthwhile. Oh, he raised the heat. Signaling he has birds, he has fish maybe? I want to go ahead and play my ice asteroid before he can play anything nasty. So I think I just go ahead and get these down here to wrap those up. You can't play mangrove or anything, but I can sell lava tube settlement maybe. Robotic workforce is also sellable, but it does put me in position to maybe be able to I'm just gonna do one action. I'll see what he wants to do. Got 10 cards left in hand. I am down by 3 on Scientist. Okay, there's the Industrial Synragon, which was one of my big fears. He still has enough to urbanized area me, though. I think I go ahead and bump the heat once. I don't think I can get punished for that. And I guess it's okay to go ahead and search for life. Eh. No bueno. I want to fund Thermalist. I want to play Open City. It's hard. Oh, he sold and played Landlord, huh? Alright, so that's 10. He's got 7 greeneries, 4 of which are next to a city. I'm at 42. Alright. So I feel safe to play Open City now. I only want to spend 2 since I want to be able to use some of my stuff here. I think here it makes the most sense because then I can just double right here. So I'm at 10, 5. Anything he can fund. Miner is the only other thing he can fund. I do want to fund Thermalist, I think. Oh my. That's an anti-grav. So guess what I'm not giving him? Yeah, I guess the dev center was a mistake. Breathing filter seems good. It would be nice to get shuttles as well, but I do like making him sweat a little. But then again, shuttles is kind of just a free point for me. It's tough. I think it's shuttles, actually. I'll take the mass converter back. Four, 5, 6, 7. He's not played research, so there's no way I'm winning Scientist. And the cards it would take to play all that would be inefficient for Robotic and Dev Center. Interesting though. It's a little unfortunate that I might not be able to win any awards here. I would like to really fund, but then I run into the possibility of not being able to convert. I run into the possibility of getting urbanized area, which would just be disastrous. Alright, so let's see. How do I want to spend my money? I'm at 61 MC. I want to play ecosystems for sure. I want to do shuttles for sure. I'd like to fund if he'll let me, but he might not let me. I don't know. Maybe I take them all and just play them out. But it's just not that efficient. I'm playing 18. That doesn't get me any points. Plus that, which doesn't get me any points. I think it's wrong. I think I take the shuttles. Release of inert gases, 16 for 2 points. It might be the best I can do. I actually might not have better. I will be able to draw some cards here. Yeah, it's hard. I don't know. I guess I take these two. I'll gamble on this. And I'd like to fund Thermalist, but the urbanized area has enough unease in me that I feel I have to convert here. Now, if he doesn't fund, I want... No, he funded. Yeah, that was the risk. So now I can take this last one, no problem. And I guess I might as well just SP Greenery right here. Helps me fight on Landlord, gets me more points. I don't have a lot better to do. Problem is he's winning all these awards. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 greeneries coming. And in my cities I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's close. Hopefully no whammies with virus or something. That's a lot of points for him. And he gets the Noctis, which is going to be a lot of points as well. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Go ahead and play this. Let's go ahead and play this. I'm not going to fight hard on miner. Ooh, small animals. It's not worth a point, but if I can keep him from getting another greenery, it's worth it. I can go ahead and give him another 3 on city, so that's 7. So he's beat me by a little bit. Yep, there it is, symbiotic fungus, makes sense. So yeah, he's at perfect money. So let's tech demo. Physics complex. Well, I'm getting there on being able to fight him on scientist. I'm only 2 behind, actually. Those 2 would get me there. Did he never play the research? How many Jovians did he have? 2. Okay. Doesn't seem that good. So he's at 10 VP now, though. It's pretty good. I'm at 14. I'm always playing this. At 17. He passed, alright. So small animals is going to help me out by removing 2 points from him. I've played 8. He's played 6. So this is worthwhile now. So let's look at scientist again. I'm down by 2. So if I play these 2 tags, then that is worth a good deal. That's worth 5 points, which I think would let me win. So draw with the earth tag, I think. NRA, a little too late. So I can play these 2. That's 18. And then sell 4. Leaves me 1 short of inert gases, I think. But I can sell the card from Dev Center. Yes. Sponsors. Now the earth tags show up. This helps with miner. Sell 5. And pass, and I think that's enough to win. We'll see. It's very close. I'm gonna do it right there to make the greenery prettier. Yeah, point Luna OP. Whew, GG Anthracite. Well played. I'll head on over to your stream, I guess, to chat with you. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. And see you guys next time.